This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene. What you mean? You really not gonna let me hit? You for real? Alright. No, I don't wanna watch no movie. Fuck is I'm out. I'm out. You think I'm playing? I'm out. Wasting my gas. You can call somebody else. This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
You take your monkey ass back home. That's what you do.
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
You mean to tell me, in the year of our Lord Beyonce 2022, in this economy, my only options are this man and the bald-headed scallywags that have podcasts? That's it? Well, I guess it's just me and you, buddy, because it's ghetto out here.
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
Hello, Hershey LaCour, local gay and straight people business. Listen, if y'all got to put on a whole dinner theater scene, if you got to put on dinner theater just to get some scene, then it's probably whack. It's probably whack. It's more than likely whack. Set that aside for a second. No means no. And as a grown men, y'all need to learn to hear that, receive it, and take it. Like, go to somebody that wants to have sex with y'all. Y'all need to learn that no means no. Y'all it's weird. I just find it weird how you said she's playing games and you put on a whole scene just to get some. Oh, you're not letting me have none. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to get out. Get off of me. Don't touch me. Y'all the alphas, though.
This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
This video scared me so much because this exact thing happened to me. Like, after I watched this video, I literally had to go and calm myself down because it flashed me back to that night. Like, this guy that I had been talking to, he wanted to come over to watch movies, and I love hosting people, so I was like, okay, cool. So I bought a bunch of snacks for us. Like, I had us in my den, not my bedroom or anything like that. Literally 10 minutes into watching my favorite movie, Coraline, he tries to do that. And when I reject his advances and tell him straight up, I really do not want to do that, he acts that exact way. And I never had somebody act that way with me. And I hate disappointing people. And I felt like I was disappointing him. So I started kind of crying. Then he proceeded to go on and tell me how I'm less of a woman and he can't believe that he even wasted his time on me. And that made me cry even more. And then he flipped me off, called his friend to pick him up and left. And I don't get why men would do that to women.
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
Okay, wait. Look. Your keys, you finna forget them. Don't forget.
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
Well, that was triggering to watch. Whew. Listening to him talk reminded me of this guy that I was seeing in college very briefly, and we talked for a couple of months, and I had already told him, I'm like, okay, I'm not in a place where, I'm interested in having sex at this time, and he started out like he was cool with it, but after a couple of months, obviously now I'm more deeply entangled, he is getting sick of this whole waiting thing, and he starts pulling stunts like this, where he would come over and just be like, oh, you playing games, I'm finna leave, and it would hurt me deeply, because I'm like, I enjoy you, I like you a lot, I like spending time with you, why are you being like this, and I would cave. And it wasn't until years later that I found out that coercion is indeed a form of rape, because it's consent given under pressure. You wouldn't have given consent otherwise. So men that say and do things like this, men that promote things like this to other shitty ass men, you are the fucking scum of the earth, and I hope you have the fucking day life that you deserve.
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
And I wasn't going to say anything else on this because I didn't want to give you any more fucking shine. But one last thing. I would like to know why you guys are so obsessed with convincing and finessing women to sleep with you. Why don't you guys want to sleep with women that are ecstatic to sleep with you? Personally, I wouldn't want to sleep with a man that wasn't interested in sleeping with me, because I would feel weird knowing that I was enjoying something that he wasn't actually enjoying or interested in doing in the first place. That would make me feel weird. That would make me feel like shit. That'd be like dragging my friend to a party that they weren't interested in going to, and I'm having a good time, and you can visibly see all over their face, their body language, that they want to go home. Why would you drag someone to a party that they weren't actually interested in going to when you could just go invite somebody else? Make it make sense.
Address this. I'm not teaching men how to toxic manipulate women. I'm not.
Light skins be wildin'. Anyway, y'all ever had a YouTube video buffer and you look away or act like you don't care so that joint will go faster? I swear I'd be like, I don't even care. Like,
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
Every day y'all get on this app and prove you don't like women, and yet you want some pussy. Clarify this with me because the math ain't mathing. Do y'all even care that y'all sound like rapists right now? Is that not a concern? Do you not care that you're basically teaching people how to coerce women into having sex with them? Do you not care that you're essentially manipulating women or trying to manipulate women to have sex with you? Does it not bother you that you simply can't get pussy off of just existing how you are? Does it not bother you that you can't get pussy without being a fucking weirdo? That doesn't bother you? You doesn't bother you that you can't get pussy just simply off the strength of being that nigga? Because if you were that nigga, you would not have to manipulate bitches out of coochie. It doesn't bother you that y'all would rather manipulate a motherfucker into giving you coochie instead of finding someone who just wants to give you coochie. Y'all are
Insane. What you mean? You really not gonna let me hit?
Dude, that's absolute trash that you teach hundreds of thousands of young men on this app to treat a woman like that. That's absolute trash. You're nothing but a cancer to the rest of the men that want to embody the principles of a respectable young man. Screw you for that. Ladies, if a man ever starts treating you like this, whether if it's at your house or his house, wherever, it don't matter. You got to get out of there. It ain't your problem that he was clotheslined by one too many women in elementary school playing Red Rover. Do you really want to be spending time with a guy like this who probably has certified heartbreaker written in the bio of all his dating apps? No, ma'am. Bro, I'm all for the dark humor. I'm all for it. But if you ever treated a young female that I know like that, dude, it's going to get wicked. The fact that you feel that way is cancerous, but you don't have to spread your BS to the other young men on this app. You don't. You lost one too many arm wrestling matches to women, and it shows. I got nothing else. It's trash.
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begin scene.
Is it not embarrassing for y'all to come up on Beyonce's internet and proudly proclaim that women don't want to sleep with you, so you have to manipulate them into it? Is that not embarrassing for you? Because that would be embarrassing for me. It's not an issue that I have. Women actually do want to sleep with me, but like if I were you, I'd be embarrassed. Anyway, listening to this guy is a surefire way to catch a case, so I would instead evaluate why women don't want to sleep with you and adjusting accordingly.
This is what you do.
Y'all don't love women. Y'all don't. Because the way y'all constantly come on this app, y'all go on these podcasts, and y'all will literally, and on Twitter, y'all will literally bash women who choose not to be sexually intimate with the people they go on dates with or the people they're dating. And then you'll post these videos about how y'all literally manipulate and coerce women into sex, which is assault. It's not consent. And then y'all will go on these same podcasts, hop up on this app, hop on Twitter, and bash women who have a high body count. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Because it's not women. It's not women. But then when it's your daughter or your niece or your cousin or your sister, y'all have something to say. When your daughter, niece, cousin, sister has been manipulated and coerced by a man, y'all have something to say. You are teaching them to be violent. You are promoting this violence. And then you act shocked. You act shocked when it happens to people who you're close to.
I don't care. I'm just teaching you how to be toxic. I'm teaching you how to be a hoe like me.
If you're a woman and you have seen this type of content and you decide to just date other women for the rest of your life, I understand. I get it. As a matter of fact, I support it. And as a man, I'm okay. I'm fine with never seeing another woman ever again in my life, ever kissing a woman ever again in my life. If it means that this man and his 200,000 followers and any man like him never get no pussy ever again, I'm fine with that shit. I support it. I think that's what all y'all should do. I think all y'all should just stop fucking men. Either, fuck other women or just stay abstinent. Because if this is the shit that men are doing, they ain't no hope. They ain't no hope. These guys are fucking weirdos, creeps, fucking cornballs. Holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, what the fuck?